I am at your service, my lord.
I like everything beautiful this world has to offer, but you're the only one I truly love.
I despise traitors more than anything. They must pay a hefty price for the king's death.
I possess destructive powers!
The trade market, just like a battlefield, is filled with the pungent smell of blood.
No one stands above the law, not even the prince.
I am straightforward, and I always speak my mind.
Beauty is ephemeral.
All battles are first won or lost in the mind.
I have already joined myself in marriage to a husband, namely the Kingdom of England.
I pay no mind to what others say. Their words are merely a token of their fear.
Not every woman desires to marry a man. For instance, me.
For I am not so enamored of my own opinions that I disregard what others may think of them.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Your origins mean nothing, for your destiny lies in your own hands.
From the devil we sprang, and to the devil we shall go.
The world bends at my will. In the face of war, to take pity on the enemy is akin to courting death.
The dragon is just another foe lying slain at my feet.
My deeds are not worth mentioning. I'm only following the most basic of moral principles.
We must unite as one for our homeland, for our people!
I'm not the one to hold grudges, unless you provoke my anger.
Beauty is fleeting, but wisdom lasts forever.
It is a fundamental tenet of mine to abstain from wielding a sword against an unarmed individual.
More often than not, beauty serves as a mere embellishment to narrative, rather than being its focal point. I hate that.
Look, the broom blossoms on my hat will one day symbolize a dynasty.
Magic is not infallible, thus we must exercise caution.
I pursue the starlight, which is far more dazzling than the commandments of this mortal world.
Naval battles are no place for the infantry.
Follow your own path and let people talk.
I am the hero that England needs.
The true work of art is but the shadow of the divine perfection.
Whether they like it or not, I shall subdue them.
I refuse to just sit by and watch.
If only I could split myself in two.
Wherever power exists,
Conflict is inevitable.
My forbidden love is sweet, yet painful.
Regardless of who wins, Camelot shall fall.
Loyalty rarely vanquishes suspicion.
All I know is that I know nothing.
The transience of things conceals a strict logic.
Alchemy is science, not magic.
Wisdom, when not used, will wither away. A hunter of shadows, himself a shade.
Mansa is more than a mere title.
Cruel habits might carry over into our treatment of human beings. Plato is dear to me, but dearer still is truth.
I have never met a man so ignorant that I couldn't learn something from him.
People only see the glory of the king, and never the ones who propelled him to glory.
Black Prince, are you really invincible?
The most daring voyage in the history of mankind is about to begin.
I care for the people of my realm like they are my own children.
I know what I'll do when I get a raise.
When you slay your enemies, all you need to do is brandish your sword.
No man's powers are unrestrained, and the king is no exception.
A loss may guide you toward more gains. I am the only one eligible to wear the royal crown.
I shall pass divine wisdom onto all of humanity.
As a female, I suffer hardship, but also give rise to glory.
Even thieves have their code of honor.
I dissect human bodies to discover the secrets of life.
Life is short, but art is eternal.
I take keen interest in devils and maidens.
I'd rather be the king's friend than his courtier.
Royal titles are meaningless. Why should I not be worthy of a king's glory?
I've killed more men than you've ever seen.
Money solves everything!
I wish to travel across the world.
You must make a choice, though its consequences might scare you.
Anything in the world can serve as a bargaining chip.
My son shall be proud of his father,